All right. So, anyways, the truth versus what is popular, it never ends. Like, this is a subject that you can just do hours and hours of endless commentary and observation on. So, the thumbnail for this video is a headline on BitChute. And this is one of the most overplayed like clickbaity tabloid headlines that the low IQ masses love. And this is why these guys use it so often, is because low IQ masses love this tagline. And if you read the title of the video below the thumbnail, it says, "What are they hiding from us?" So right off the bat, they're trying to create a dichotomy, us and them. But are you part of one of those two groups? See, because they're assuming that you, the viewer, are. And so they're creating this false dichotomy that what are they hiding from us? Us implies you and me, and they implies somebody else is hiding stuff from us. These guys are just, these guys are just complete pieces of shit. And this is not an isolated incident. And it's also not easily detectable oftentimes, because you might be, on one of these platforms, and you'll see one of your favorite channels, and like the Crow House, and that the Crow House, he's not a shill, and then he'll put out a video saying the same thing. Basically the same tagline is, "What are they hiding from us?" And these should be obvious clues that and we're all susceptible to being fooled. What is that saying? It's easier to fool someone than it is to convince them that they've been fooled. And so, even, if I'm running a channel, I might just thoughtlessly put that in a title to one of my videos, like, "They are hiding something from us," But I don't do that, because I would never insult my audience like that. I've run channels before. I never insult my audience like that and refer to them as us, because I respect other people's opinions to think and believe and feel what they want, instead of just assuming that they agree with me and it's us versus whoever disagrees with us. Like, that's just, and that's what I mean. These things are pandering to the lowest IQ. And the amazing thing is that the amount of people that buy into this shit. And this is not an isolated incident. It's not like I'm just pulling this off the internet, like, "Look at this." No, this is constant. And it's the same fucking bullshit that mainstream media does. And so, but see, these guys, their whole shtick is that they're better than mainstream media. That mainstream media are the evil ones, and they're the good guys fighting the good fight. But then they do the same thing as mainstream media. So let me light my cigarette. Anyhow, I just wanted to point this out because it is so bad. Like, arguably BitChute is the best platform available because it censors less than any other platform. I don't understand why a person would choose to use a censored platform to get information from. So now I use YouTube just to post videos. because I just want to keep a low profile. And so YouTube is like a place where I don't need to be burdened with, getting a bunch of subscribers and a bunch of views, because all that does is cause problems, I mean, unless I'm making 5 or 6 figures a year, then it would be worth the problems. But I'm not, and I'm not going to, because the game is rigged. You're not going to be making 5 and 6 figures a year off of your shitty YouTube or BitChute channel unless you basically sign your soul over to the devil. So that's the problem with all these platforms, and they're all the same. They're all the channels that are in the limelight on any of these platforms. They've all sold their souls. They're all shills. They all work for the very establishment they claim they're against. And everyone should know this, but people just are being fooled constantly. Again, it's easier to fool someone than it is to convince them that they're being fooled, So yeah, this is just an example, which they're all over the place, of this just completely played out, like, tired old hat trick of they're hiding something from us. The truth is, no one is hiding anything from you or me. The truth is that the truth is out there. The X-Files was right. The truth is out there. And the only way to find the truth, it starts with the person being honest with themselves. And when you have all of these channels that are pandering to, like, the audience that they're targeting are people that are incapable of being honest with themselves. People that are incapable of being honest with themselves love to be told that it's not their fault, that there's someone else to blame. But the reality is, ignorant people consciously reject the truth. Just like Cypher in the movie The Matrix, he admits it himself. Ignorance is bliss. Plug me back in. I don't want to remember. I don't want to remember that I know I'm a sellout. Just make me forget. Just make me ignorant. That way I don't have to feel responsible for, being dishonest with myself and just living a lie. Just make it work. Just make it work. People don't, because the truth means, this is another scene in a movie. The truth means responsibility. The truth means personal responsibility. Admitting that I'm wrong, admitting where I'm wrong. The truth means personal responsibility. This is why people don't want the truth. This is like, and what I'm explaining is like shit that you should have learned as a child, and growing up as a child. The truth means responsibility. This is why people like the lies. This is why the truth is not popular. This is why the lies are what's popular. Is because the truth means responsibility. And people don't want to be held accountable and responsible. They want someone else to blame for everything and anything, whether it's their fault or not, it doesn't matter. As long as it's somewhere, as long as the responsibility is shifted, somewhere else, then that's the story that I'm gonna read. This is the way all this shit works.